Sagittarius. This is Lisa with Heart of Inspiration. Welcome home, light worker. Welcome home, starseed. Welcome home, light being. Well, I am here for your July 2020 mid/end of the month reading. So we wanted to kind of finish this month out with a bang and let you know what's going on. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I so very much appreciate all of the support. I'm not going to hold you long, so we are just going to go on and get right on into the tarot. So we are using as our primary tool today the Sacred Destiny Oracle. With the two new moons in Cancer, the full moon in Cancer, the past lunar cycle and then coming into this lunar cycle really has been a lot about, creating the space for your destiny, for your purpose to flourish, creating a space for you to be able to enter into into your destiny, and creating that home space, right? So that you're comfortable in your own skin, creating a space where you're just comfortable, period, of being who you're meant to be and discovering that if you don't already know. So a lot of us have been on this journey, right, of self-discovery, of detaching ourselves from things that no longer serve us. And to that extent, we have enlightenment for the first card. That makes sense. So during the rest of this month, we're going to be working on some enlightenment, embracing. I love these Sacred Destiny cards. Love. You're just amazing. An opportunity. Well, these pretty much, I'm just going to turn the camera off because they pretty much read themselves, didn't they? That's kind of it. Listen, enlightenment. I was just Spirit was just put it on my heart to start talking about making your heart your home, making your home space welcoming for, Spirit, for your guides, for your angels, for your ancestors, for Source itself, to be able for your higher self to feel comfortable kind of in your skin. And that sounds weird, doesn't it? Like, what do you mean? Like, usually when we talk about being comfortable in one's skin, we're usually talking about it in the juxtaposition of like you're really happy with yourself and you just embrace who you are and you embrace all of you. But I want to take that a step further, right? And I want you to embrace yourself in your own skin in regard to the fact that all of you, like your higher being as well, because I think a lot of times we separate the higher from the third dimensional and we don't really realize that it's really your higher being, that's your true being, and your third dimensional body is just your avatar. Right? It's just the what you're using to play the game, if you will, in this lifetime. So to that end, enlightenment then really becomes the moment in time or the moments in time where we embrace our higher selves and integrate our higher selves to the point that it is free to speak to us and we hear it. We are just as at home in our third dimensional day-to-day life as we are when we're meditating or dreaming or whatever, and we're tapping into the higher dimensional realms. Enlightenment means to shine light on, to bring light into. Enlightenment, you are allowing the light to inhabit you. You're allowing your light to inhabit you. And then that enlightenment then creates a change within you. Once you bring the light in and allow it to begin to transform you, right? And that's why, as a light worker, it's so very much important to do so. It's really important to tap in. It's really important to have that open communication that your spirit led. So enlightenment is the act of allowing light in, and in meaning like an integration. So embrace the integration of your higher self with all that big, wonderful, like fabulous goals, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, fabulous dreams, just fabulous life. Allow the enlightenment, allow the light to be shown on that deep within. Embrace it. Embrace who you are. Embrace your spiritual gifts. Embrace the fact that you're a light worker. Embrace the fact that you have a purpose. Embrace the fact that maybe that your spiritual walk might be completely different from what the rest of your family wants, and completely different from everything you've known before. But you are going on this journey. Like, as you become more enlightened, as you become more light, as you allow the light in more to transform you, as you allow yourself to grow and ascend, embrace all that is. Embrace the shadow. Embrace the shadow, meaning like understand that you've gone through the things you've gone through from childhood up until now for a reason, because there were some things you needed to learn in this lifetime. There were some things that needed to be activated within you in this lifetime. Some of us healers, we know that we go through things, and then that basis of what we've endured then becomes the footstool and the platform through which we heal. And then we help others overcome, right? But without light, there can be no dark. Without dark, there can be no light. We wouldn't know the difference. Embrace all of it. You need to embrace the new person that you're becoming. And it's really not the new person you're becoming. You're really just becoming yourself. Who you've been before hasn't been who you truly are meant to be. So you need to embrace all of this. You need to embrace the downloads you're hearing. You need to embrace, sometimes the people come and speak into your life and say, you might want to slow down just a little bit and let's just kind of figure this out. And embrace the enlightenment all along the way as your guides and your angels and source and your ancestors speak to you. We're not supplanting or substituting our ancestors for the source energy that has created us. That would be silly. But I need you to embrace your divine feminine and masculine. I need you to allow the light to come in, and I need you to allow that light to change you and transform you. Because as those things happen, then we get to the opportunity, right? Then hidden opportunities, or opportunities that have up until this point been hidden from your eyes because you couldn't really see it, because you didn't embrace enough of the enlightenment, right? You were not becoming enough of a light body, a light being, in order to be able to embrace and walk forward and actually execute and take full advantage of the opportunity as it comes. While we're in Leo season, now we're supposed to be taking all those wonderful things that we learned about ourselves during Cancerian season, and that home that we made, this nice little cozy home. And then now we're supposed to be like creatively applying this, like creatively being a co-creator, an active co-creator of the opportunities. Because in essence, guys, the opportunities actually already exist. So in a weird kind of way, you're not really creating the opportunity. You're more so recreating yourself and rearranging what you see in the current moment to fit that future, because the future already exists. You just have to prepare yourself to be ready for the opportunity as it presents itself, and ready to execute and embrace it and love it and take full advantage of it, so that you can move further into your purpose and execute your soul contract and do everything you were meant to do. And you can. There's still plenty of time. I mean, it's not like it's almost like I can hear some people saying, I'm this age. I'm a certain age, so I can't. What am I going to do? Because I'm 52 years old. I'm young. I have a lot of stuff left to do. Okay? So if I'm just finally embracing my purpose and walking in my purpose at 52, what's holding you back at 30? What's holding you back at 32? What's holding you back at 40? What's holding you back at 60? Nothing but yourself. Right? Because I'm going to tell you something else. The more light you let in and the more of a light body you transform into, the more you truly walk as a light worker, one that emanates and also integrates light for healing and harmony and raising the vibrations of the earth and of those around you. The more you do that, it's like the more energy and younger you get every moment. So embrace who you are. Embrace the enlightenment. Stop thinking that you're crazy. Stop letting people tell you, oh, well, because you're not going to church and because you don't believe the same way that we believed or that you were raised to, believe, then, something's wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You're becoming who you're meant to become. You are now getting in a full-fledged relationship, an honest relationship, honestly with yourself. And then an honest and real relationship with Source. But there's opportunity knocking at your door that as energy flows through the rest of this month, you're going to find out pretty darn quick that those opportunities are going to open themselves up for Leo season. And I can't wait to do your August because I'm excited for you, Sag. I think this is going to be absolutely fabulous. And don't let anybody tell you any gosh darn different. Anyway, that's what I have for you. So on the 25th of July, so hopefully you're seeing this before then, we're doing another cord cutting session. It's a group cord cutting. I did that little commercial at the very beginning. It's $47. Typically, if you're going to work with me on an individual basis, it'd be $150 for us to do this cord cutting, one-on-one. We did one prior a couple weeks back, and man, was it powerful. It was so powerful. And I'm now getting testimonials from it, but it was an amazing time. So be there. Space is quite limited and we're almost full. So go to Heart of Inspiration right now. There's a link in the description box below as well. Go to Heart of Inspiration, click on that link, and then you will go be directed to, you'll scroll down and you'll see cord cutting session, $47. We're going to take about an hour and a half together, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Okay. But I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I so very much appreciate you, Sag. I love you. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you know when I am putting up new content. We'll see you soon. Namaste. Bye-bye. Thank you.